Juice World and Rari acting an a-hole. After taking some time stepping away from this beat, it definitely needs some editing. Yeah, that's what needs to go. Yeah, that's cool. That's tough. That's cool in the beginning. I'm gonna take it out right there. What's up, 2T? We're gonna start the review up soon. I just want to wait for everybody to get up in here, bro. This is the same beat that I was cooking earlier. I just wanted to play it again. We only doing strictly reviews today. We're doing strictly reviews and strictly song wars. I did start at 10, so this way we're not super late. I was trying to sleep in or get some sleep tonight, because I'll be up till 3 messing with you guys, bro. I'm telling you. Let me go to the Discord and send the link through so everybody's a part of it. How did A$AP Rocky embarrass himself? I gotta really see that video. A$AP Rocky, my boy. I rock with A$AP Rocky. Build bottles in abandoned buildings. Sipping. I stayed up till 5 making beats last night. That's what's up, brother. That's the dedication right there. That's what we like to hear. How many beats did you make that in the whole the totality? Like how many? Sometimes I have nights like that where I'm just on a run. You get what I'm saying? Like I'll just be killing it, and I can't stop. Like I don't want to stop when I'm on a run. There's days like that where it's like every single thing I make out. That sounds crazy. Every single thing I make, it literally like not it's fire. Every single thing is like, oh, I didn't miss. But it's like you're in a flow where it's like, regardless if this is good or bad, I can't stop. I remember Dylan came over once. He came over on Friday night, stayed the night till Saturday, spent the entire Saturday with me. We went grocery shopping with my mom and everything. We still kept producing. We stayed awake till Sunday morning. He went home. We went to sleep. He comes back Sunday afternoon and we stay up until Sunday night again. Monday hits, and I don't think he spent the night Monday, but he did go home and come back. We spent like 4 days in the studio exclusively just making. We were just creating. You get those hot streaks, you don't want to stop them. And it's okay. You know what I'm saying? It's all right. More is going to come. Don't get me wrong. More is going to come. But you definitely want to keep milking when you have that flow. You don't want to stop. If your limit's 2 hours, then boom, make it 2 hours. If your limit's 24 hours, which it was for me and Dylan that one day, I'll never forget it. We made a lot of songs that day. Regardless if it was good or bad. You know what I'm saying? Regardless if it was good or bad, we needed it to release. Something about that was very relieving for us. We needed to release music. We need to make it. You know what I'm saying? Regardless if it was good or bad. It was something that needed to be done. And I kind of felt it. I want to go over something real quick though. We're at 310 subscribers. This thing is updated. We're at 310 on the Isty Army. I literally remember when I was at 100 subs. I only had 100 from when I dropped my music videos. I dropped music videos and I never streamed. But I gained subscribers from streaming and it's amazing. Like it's crazy. We're at 309. And I want to get monetized. I want to do this full time. I want this to be my full-time job. This is my full-time job, like at the moment. But I want to actually make some financial from it and actually, you know, learn the ropes to cross over. I feel like I'm a small content creator at the moment, but I'm working towards getting bigger. So it's like certain steps and certain things. I've been watching videos and learning a bunch, reading books about what people do to make it to that next thing. I need 500. I need 500 subscribers. We're at 310. I'm only like 190 away, and that's nothing. I gained 113 last month. Like last month alone, we ramped up to 113 subscribers. Insanity. I'm not looking for like per se if this makes sense. I'm not trying to get subscribers. I do want 500 so I can get monetized, obviously. But I want people to actually use and, you know, understand what I'm doing and be a part of it. Like, there's no point having 1,000 subscribers if only 2 of them tune in. Get what I'm saying? Like, I'd rather 300 loyal people than 1,000, you know, casuals. Like 2T, you locked in every single stream. And I know people are like, you know, you probably got people around you that will be locked in with me and with you as well. So we can all lock in together. So like that's what I'm saying. Like I want everybody just to share the links, share the Discord. Matter of fact, let me put the Discord in the stream, because I actually do have it in the title and stuff. You seen I changed the title of this stream? Ooh, matter of fact, I should have changed the that's something I really don't do. The cover art. I never change the cover art of the lives. I always forget. Because I just be locked in. I just be trying to do it and get it over with. Yeah, but I only need 200. Basically 190. I only need 190 more to go. Made $1 million. You abandoned my feelings. I said, hasta luego. That boy William just joined. Millions. You know what I'm saying? Murby. See, that's what I like about the people, the random people that do join the Discord. They do a good job of, or the random people that do join the live stream, they do a good job of joining the Discord and stuff like that. It's pretty dope. I'll give that to them. I will give that to them. What's up, Jimmy? We were just talking about you, bro. Didn't you? Wait, hold up. What, did we just talk about Jimmy? Let me see. Was it Jimmy? No, it wasn't Jimmy. It was Williams. My fault. We weren't talking about you, bro. I thought that you just joined the Discord, but you've been a part of the Discord, Jimmy. I remember you. How's everything going with you, bro? I ain't a regular guy, huh? Too many shopping bags. That's what's up, bro. You know what I'm saying? Keep everything easy, simple, bro. Trust me, you don't want no drama. I think it's very possible to live drama free, but at the same time, there's people in the world that love drama. They can't live without it. It's not normal for them to not have drama, and a big part of that is being alone. Like once you're alone and you're isolated, you're tired of it. You get to a point where your tolerance of BS is too much. Like I'm taking so much, I just gotta stop and pull back. When you get to that point, you're gonna see yourself and you're gonna be so annoyed, angry, lonely. You're gonna really feel that. But that's where growth happens, bro. Like you know what I'm saying? Like I'm not gonna sit here and lie to you. There's times that I feel lonely. There's times that everybody gets feelings of loneliness, feelings of not being good enough. Feelings of I could have done better. I could do better. And that's what growth comes from, for real. So it's like when people be like, oh, you ask them how they're doing and they just only have drama to share, bro. That's what I don't like. Like, you know what I mean? And then sometimes people call you with drama. Like, they'll just call you and be like, bro, you'll never guess what happened. Me and... I'm one to talk because I am that, but I'm a venter. Like, I like to vent, bro. I ain't gonna lie. I do like venting. But at the same time, I don't try to pull you down with me. You feel me? Like, I seek advice or I seek a perspective that's not mine when I talk about my stuff. But I also don't speak negative. I never speak negative. Even when it's something like gut-wrenching, like something that happened to me and it's like I'm trying to express myself to you, I'm not talking negative about the person, the situation, anything like that. Like sometimes I will be in my bag, but obviously I'm human, you know what I'm saying? Everybody got that, but I try my best not to be negative in general. And it's nothing wrong with negativity like, that sounds crazy, but there's nothing wrong with negativity unless it's unhealthy. Like if you're a person that craves, like I need chaos, I need some excitement, this is getting boring, you have a problem and need to be evaluated. Legit. There's probably like, you could probably name 4 people in your life right now who I'm describing. I'm not sitting here disrespecting you saying that, but everybody got at least 4 in their life. I currently have 0. Once one person left and they took them all with them. I feel like God really just You know what I'm saying? One person left, and I swear, bro, it's kind of crazy. I never thought I'd be here, but literally nobody does that to me anymore. That's what's up. You gotta stand 10 toes. Respect your own boundaries first. You know what I mean? I have no problem with hearing you vent. I'm a great friend to that. There was a dude that was in our stream not too long ago. He's going through it, bro. This Fiji, get out of here. You hear me talking? Why? Go on somewhere. Why you fighting me? What's wrong? I fed you. I just gave you food. She wants so much attention. But there was a dude in our stream not too long ago, bro. He hit me up on the DMs. He's like, bro, I'm going through it right now. I don't got time. Da 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 da. Boom, boom, boom. And he sent me paragraphs. Basically, he didn't explain anything that was happening to him, but he explained. What's up, Ski? But he explained. No, my cat's name is Fiji. She just kept hitting me randomly. Like she just came up here and slapped my arm. Um. Where was I? Oh no. So I don't know his name, and I'm not gonna expose him. But we can go over a little bit of his situation. It's very intimate, what he shared with me. But he basically said that he was going through pits of self-inflicting, control-alt-deleting yourself. He was going through those motions. And I'm like, bro, what's going on? Talk to me. Because I'm an empath. Like, that's how I, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not just going to let you post something like that and let it slide. If I see it, then there's a problem. There's a problem because I could have done something and I didn't. So I always feel that in the back of my mind. So I reached out to him. Mind you, he's a part of the Isty army. He's in the Discord, I'm pretty sure. He hit me talking about his car got shot at, his girl left him, some along the line. Fiji, get over here. I'm going to show you. Get over here. I'm going to show the camera to you. Get over here. You want to be hitting me all the time. Now you're going to be on camera. Look at you. Look at you on camera. Look at you on camera, Fiji. Yeah, no, I got no problem with helping people out and being a listening ear. Sometimes all people need is just to listen, bro. Yeah, I had so much heavy stuff in my life, and I talked to everybody. Like, I talked to anybody that could listen. And I read a quote today saying, I'd rather hear you complain than not hear you at all. I'd rather hear you talk than not be here with me. I'd rather hear you, it was at one point where I was a dark cloud, bro. Every room I walked into, I let the vibes, like literally the vibes were down because I'm going through it. You know what I mean? I was in a deep depression. But, my friends see me through. Even the most unexpected friends see me through. You know what I mean? Like the homies I didn't expect to be there for me, they were there for me and all that stuff. Like, but honestly, I did expect my friends to be there for me. They're my friends. That's what they're there for. But yeah, it's just stuff like that. Like, you'll never know what nobody's going through. You got to be real patient with people. You got to make sure that everybody's cool. You know what I'm saying? But make sure you're good. Because how are you supposed to help somebody if you can't help yourself? Keep that in mind for sure. Like, that's a really good one. That's a gem. I want you guys to timestamp that. You know how you can clip lives? Can someone clip that and send that to me so I can post it on my TikTok? That's a gem right there for sure. I feel like you really do need to help yourself in order to help others. You can't just be out here giving false help because you see yourself in a weird light or in a bad light. You know what I'm saying? I think that's probably some of the realest stuff I ever said right there. That needs to be pondered on. Anyway, enough yapping, I guess. Let's see what the Discord... let me see what the live count is talking about. We got 3 people in here. Can y'all like the video or like the live? We don't got nobody in here. We got 3 people with 4 viewers. Your TikTok doesn't work, by the way. Huh? My TikTok doesn't work. What you mean? I got banned? Elaborate. Oh, the TikTok link in my joint? That's crazy. Hold on, let me edit it. What TikTok do they put here? Linktree. What you mean, bro? Elaborate. What do you mean? My TikTok doesn't work. Hasta luego. Fiji, stop being mean. Why you keep on trying to fight me? Why you keep trying to fight me, Fiji? My TikTok is Isty forever. Yeah, we got 2 viewers, 2 chats. Okay, we got 2 likes. We trying to get it up in the live description. I'm trying to find it. Which one is it? Linktree. I don't think there's a TikTok link in here. Is that the 3rd one? Is that a part of my Linktree? It might be my Linktree. Okay, Fiji, get up on out of here then. Here, I'm gonna just put it in there. Yeah, I just put it in there though. It's Isty forever, not number, but four Fore. FOR? No, FOR. I'm slow. If you review any of my beats, can you do either Lemon Pepper Wings or Dreams 2? We can get started on it, to be honest. We can go ahead. So I'm going to the Beats for Review stream first, and I'm going to play from the top down. I cooked that in 10 minutes. Are you a beginner? I cooked that in 10 minutes to show something, not serious beat. So we already heard Murpy, or Murpy? Is it Murpy? We heard Dark Trap. Urban EX, I'm pretty sure we didn't get his yet. Ken Carson type beat. Clipped. I appreciate it, Jimmy. Send that to me in the Discord if you like, or something like that. I need to put that on TikTok. I feel like I was woke. I was too deep just for this. Alright, so we're gonna listen to I'm so confused. Did you send it in general? Tutti, you gotta do me a favor, bro. Okay, so I was peeping where you sent stuff, and listen to beats and beat review. We're gonna listen to them all on stream. It's so much better. If you want me to review anything, just put it all in beats for review. So this way it's all in one place. Because I was going through each chat and I couldn't find much. Like, I found too much. Does that make sense? Yeah, just for organization's sake, put it in beats for review for stream and stuff like that. HY, what's good, bro? What's good, bro? What's good, bro? HY, you need to work with Benny X, bro, or Urban EX. I'm telling you. I've been trying to get you guys to link up for the longest. I just put in there. Okay, you put it in beats for review. Okay, bet. All right, I appreciate it, Tutti. I appreciate it. It's just for organization purposes. I'm not trying to hound you, my boy. It's just that there's a lot. Like, I went through and there's people were sending stuff in collaborators, loops only, and question and advice. You know what I'm saying? I think someone sent something and someone told me to help you, and it's like I'm not on yet. Oh, okay, so it's the same beat. You just wanted okay. You just needed some help with it. Okay. Yo, HY, I heard your Ken Carson melody, Ken Carson type beat. It's insane. Yo, Juicy. Is Juicy in here? Lendrick Kamar? What's up, bro? Is that Juicy? That's Lendrick Kamar. I put him on since cartoons and cereal. He don't know how to act now. I thought it was Juice WRLD he was loving. Yo, Tutti, what's up? How's your day been so far? Yup, yes, sir. All right, we're going to listen to, you said Lemon Pepper Stepper. You said you needed help with Lemon Pepper Stepper, so we're going to listen to that one first. Lemon Pepper Stepper, we're going to listen to that one first. It's for production. Send you a pretty fun beat. It's so crazy. All right, appreciate it, bro. HY, what's up, bro? I feel like you're ignoring me. Okay, you're not ignoring me, but Urban EX, where's he at? He's the dude right above of Tutti in the beats for review. Urban EX, URBNDX. You need to work with him. I want you guys to collaborate, and I want to be the orchestrator of this collaboration. I want you guys to make at least 2 beats. That's the goal for the end of the week. I need you guys to make 2 beats. Because you guys have a great sound, and I want to see what it sounds like together. That's what I've been pushing for this entire, last week. HY, you know what I'm saying? You're probably busy, but I haven't seen you in a little minute. So I want you to work with Benny X. He's going to message you. I told him to message you. Yeah, I changed my name for fun. If K Dot had an Indian name, then I would have be like my name. It's finalized now. Oh, so the lemon pepper joint is finalized? I'm about to play it. You're busy making... Yeah, I mean, got a new sound. Yeah, I mean, bro, I'm never too busy for the Discord. I'll be in Discord. I check Discord, but for the most part, I want it to be self-sufficient. So I want you guys to, hit each other up and work on collabs amongst yourselves, work on just a social, just everything like that. But for the most part, I'm in. I be tapped in on the chat. Don't get me wrong. I'll go all the way up and read if I have to. I be tapped in on the chat. Don't get me wrong. So we're gonna listen to Lemon Pepper Stepper right here. I'm tired of my bad for what's it called, baiting you. I just keep on getting caught up with thought. So this is 2 minutes and 38 seconds. Lemon pepper wings, which are one of my favorites, if you ask me. What's up, William? Is volume good? Be honest, probably not. He was. Urban EX was in here earlier. I don't think he's here now. You guys miss each other on. Real quick, you guys miss each other like twins. What if you're the same person? What if you're the same person? You guys are like, it's strange. I've never seen you and Batman in the same room. Because every time you're in here, he's not in here. And every time he's in here, you're not in here. So we're going to start asking questions. And I think that's why you guys should collaborate. Maybe your sound is too similar and you're the same person. That's your ghost account. Yeah, you guys are the same people. All right, we're going to take this from the jump. My fault, 2T. We're going to take it from the jump. Yeah, I was gonna ask, what genre are you heading for? I think that's, we'll give it 100 emoji right now. If you guys are in the Discord, give it 100 emoji. And yes, third ever. 2T has been locking in lately. He said he's been making beats all day today, and he made beats till like 5 in the morning yesterday. 2T's just trying to lock in and get the reps in, bro. I'm telling you. My thing is, what direction are you heading in? You have to have some type of intention when you're making beats. Yeah, so if you make Ken Carson beats, do you do any tutorials? Do you watch any videos? Is there something that you can dissect to learn? The HYT bird is crazy. Thank you, HY. I appreciate you blessing the chat with the bird. Cause I like it, I rock with it, but it's the drums is like very like adrenaline, very very quick. It's your own style, and you said that this one was muddy. There was something about this that was a little muddy to you or something. I want you to elaborate, because I kind of hear I don't know if it was this mix, but I hear the that part. Yeah, I like it. It's a different beat. Yeah, for sure. Needs more melody. 2T, before I rate it, what do you rate this beat? Give me your honest answer. What is your rating of your own beat? Give me your honest answer before I rate it. Play the outro. I got you. Give me a rate, though. I need a rate from you before I play the outro. You gave it an 8. I was going to give it a 6. That's me being honest. I told you I'm not putting you in that, you know what I'm saying? You're not in the fish tank no more. You're in the actual pond with your boys. I would give it a 6. No. Don't lower your rate. Don't lower your rate, 2T. HY, don't bully him into lowering his rate. He can see his beat as an 8. 2T, if that's an 8 to you, bro, that's an 8 to you, bro. We're not going to take that away from you. But what I do want you to do is to improve. If you think that's an 8, wait until 2 months later when your actual 8 is a 10. You know what I'm saying? Like, you see this as an 8 now, give it 2 months, you're going to look at this as a 3. Because you're going to be up so much. You know what I'm saying? This is going to be bare minimum for you. So that's what we're striving for. So, he said humble yourself. I am weak. No, but for sure, you can but he can still see it as an 8. I think you should work on it, though. We should give that feedback. So what was my feedback? Honestly, I say just set intentions. I feel like maybe in the Lemon Pepper Wings beat, you were kind of, it seems like you love the sounds, and you kind of like, okay, what's next? What's next? What's next? What's next? What's next? And you just put it. I think your snare rolls are fire. You have good snare rolls. The basses are too close together. It sounds almost like you're making a techno song. But we're going to play the outro. He said play the outro, so. Fiji, who called you? Get out of here. Stop it. Okay, I like the outro. I do like the outro. But, man, I think the rating changed. After the outro, the rating changed. I'm not saying it's going to go up, though. I like the outro, too, but it's so random. Does that make sense? The plugs you put in are good, but you need to introduce them subtly in the beginning, so this way it's not a surprise to everybody. Do you get that, HY? Does that resonate with you? 2T, does that make sense to you as well? I know it's your beat. I was just asking HY if he understands what I'm saying. Because I feel like it's cool, but when people put random instruments in a song, Fiji, get out of here. Stop. Go on somewhere. She's legit just jumping up here hitting me. She's so evil sometimes. But yeah, it's like when people put random instruments in, it's not really good for the sound as a whole. Like, you can't just randomly put instruments in sometimes. Sometimes. It depends. It was in the beginning. I just took center stage in the outro. My sound selection is so crazy. That new serum pack I got is actually off the planet. You need to send that into drum kits, the Discord channel drum kits. You gotta spill the tea, HY. You can't gatekeep. And the fact that you just said you have a new serum bake and didn't share it, you're gatekeeping. So thank you. Thank you, HY. Thank you for gatekeeping, brother. Anyways, I used in the beat I sent. Okay, I got you. Is it? Oh, okay. Pretty fun, melodic Ken Carson type beat, space produced by HY. I'll send it. Jeez, I appreciate you, HY. I was just kidding. So we're gonna listen to Dreams 2. This is probably his 4th beat. This is 2T33. You need a tag. Too long of an intro already, not gonna lie to you. I need some type of drum, some type of clap. It doesn't have to be the whole beat, but it has to be something. There we go. There we go. Turn that bass down a little bit, but there we go. That's tough. 2T33 just said his own name. Let's go. I can see a tag for you, 2T, like 33, something like that, like a DJ saying it. That'd be tough. But it's up to you. I know you want this whole thing. But you got multiple tags. No, I have multiple tags. I love this beat. I love this beat. That one is an 8. I think that one's an 8. I'll give that one an 8. I'm gonna straight up say that one's an 8. Is there an outro or something you want me to play? I like the vocals in the background and that you use it as variation. That's a good one. I really like that beat. That one's definitely an 8, in my opinion. Star seems to love it. Yeah, the 808s, I to be honest, the 808s need to turn down a little bit. The 808s need to be turned down a lot, if I'm being quite honest. It's like I hear the air of the 808s. I don't like that. At least personally, I don't. Some people probably do like it, but you still have to manage how to, you still have to figure out how to, let me open up Discord so you guys can see it. You still have to figure out a way for, where's Discord? You guys have to still figure out a way for you to, be able to make it sit on the mix well. The low end tends to come out kind of weird in the Discord. Probably, that's probably true, but if it's not clean in the Discord, it's not going to be clean in the headphones, it's not going to be clean on the radio, it's not going to be clean on the car, the aux cord test. The only time it's going to be clean is in FL Studio. What you need to do is, or whatever DAW you decide to use, what you need to do is there's a thing in here. Hold on, let me just close this real quick. There's a thing right here. So let's pretend that this is, where's my 808 at? My 808's right here. It's this one. I'm going to mute everything else. And you see how there's Fiji. Go on somewhere. You see how this is purple right here? This is what I was talking about sonically. Like, music's a sphere with a plane on the inside. And there's up, left, right, down, back, this, that, whatever. This is that. Like, you turn this over here That's back here, and that's where the bass lies. That's where the bass lives. So every time you use that purple knob, you gotta chill. You gotta use it, but you gotta use it correctly. I rock with the beat heavy, but it's something about the bass that's a little too crunchy. It's a very crunchy. If I were to give my honest opinion, and them hi-hats is a little loud. Them hi-hats are slightly loud. All right, so HY, we're gonna review your beat. You were talking a lot about this beat, and I'm looking forward to hearing it. 2T, I give that one an 8. Excuse me. I give that one an 8 for sure. Trying to see how many people are in here now. Trying to make sure the numbers is up. We have 11 total viewers. We got 4. Make sure everybody likes the video, please. We have 3 likes, but we only have 4 viewers. So I need everybody to like the video so this way more people can join in and send some stuff. Dude, my cat is in heat and she's annoying. Like, I promise, so irritating. Go on somewhere. Fine, come here. You gonna sit on my lap, sit on my lap. But if you're not, then get out. Leave me alone. Like, so irritating. All right, so we're gonna listen to this. This one's called Pretty Fun X Melodic Ken Carson type beat space produced by HY. HYT. Fiji's vibing. I need a brush here. Matter of fact, I might as well. I'm liking it so far, HY. HYT. What's up, 2T? Yeah, it's hard. That's tough. Yeah, I'm gonna be honest with you, 2T. Like, you got to make sure that when you say 10, you mean that joint. I'm not gonna lie. I was still. It's up there. Don't get me wrong. I'm not trying to discredit HY. That beat is fire. I just personally think that that bass is insane. You know I'm gonna talk about the bass. You know I'm gonna talk about your bass. That bass is too crunchy. You messed up my speakers a little bit, HY. That he lowered his rating, bro. If you think that's a 10, stand on it. I just think it's kind of crazy because that bass is crazy. The bass is crazy. That for me, the bass is crazy. I give it like an 8, 8, 9. I like the direction you went in. And I feel like you really painted a picture though. Like when you get into it and you're in the beat and you're just relaxing and you're enjoying the beat, you create a whole universe in the bass, in the melody. You create a whole world. That for that, my friend, I'll give you an 8. Only for me, I don't even know that high for the bass. I believe it, but you make Ken Carson type beats, so you stick with that. Yeah, no, that bass is insanity. My neighbors, they call the cops because I was too high of a bass, bro. They said, "What? There's a squirrel dying next door." My cat is shedding everywhere. So it's like not only is she annoying and fighting me every 5 words I say, she's also shedding a bunch. Yeah, no, the bass is too high. That's the reason why. I got a text message from a viewer and they said there's something wrong with your stream. Legit, I'm not even kidding you. She said there's something wrong with your stream. There's something wrong with the audio because the bass is too high. And I was like, no, no, there's something wrong with your audio. And I told her it's because the bass is too high. This one's called Melodic Ken Carson X More Chaos Type Beat Blindness, produced by HY. We're going to listen to this. Let me see how many people are viewing. We got 2 people in. We have 4 likes. That's what's up. I'm glad you guys are liking. 12 viewers total with 2 congruent viewers and 2 people in the chat. So we're going to listen to Melodic Ken Carson X More Chaos Type Beat Blindness, produced by HY. Yeah, you legit make your own world in your beats, bro.
HYT.
Stop. Wait a minute. HY, I'm not gonna lie to you. I love it. It sounds cool, but it's very derivative. It sounds like I heard it just now. I'm gonna be honest with you. It sounds like I just heard it. It's different though. I know it's a different flow. It's probably a different BPM. It sounds fire, it sounds tough, but very, very, very derivative of the last beat. I don't know which one you made first, but definitely derivative. It sounds very similar. Like, I don't know, I can't explain it. Like, maybe it's just your style. All right, real quick, HY, you're crazy for saying completely different. I'm gonna agree with you. It sounds different, but completely different? Might need to eat a Pop-Tart for that one, brother. You might need to get a Pop-Tart for that one, brother. Because I don't think, bro, the sounds you use, it is Ken Carson-esque. You make Ken Carson-type beats. You're amazing at it. But I feel like these two, there's something similar about them. Maybe it's the bass. Maybe it's just the bass crunch. Because I like when I listen to it, I'm like, this is tough, but you know what I'm saying? I know you produced it. Does that make it better? Because it's like, it's not that it's exactly the same. It's nowhere near exactly the same. I'm crazy if I say it's exactly the same. But it definitely is a little derivative. Like, it sounds very similar vibes. I like this one better than the first one, though, in my opinion, because I feel like this flow is better. I feel like I would rap on the second one more than I would rap on the first one. Yeah, I think that's why. It's probably the chords. That's what I was listening to. I like the second one better than the first one, though. I'll keep it a buck. I feel like the second one, you have the bass at a better, more tangible level than the first one. And you also have the second one at a nice flow. Like, somebody can go crazy on this flow. Like, this is beyond Ken Carson. Like, not just Ken Carson can rap on this. My suggestion. This is feedback. It's not going to make it better or worse. This is just a suggestion. Put stops in the beginning of the first 4 bars. So it's going to go like this.
HYT.
Listen. Bro, complete silence. HY. Bro. 4 bars. I don't care. Like, people be like, oh, Chris, repetitiveness, you da-da-da. Bro, 4 bars. Bennett, stop. Bennett, stop. Bennett, stop. And then Bennett, stop. And then let the verse come in. That's tough. I just thought about that because I was listening. I'm like, that would be hard.
HYT.
Twin. Twin. Twin, where have you been? Yes, I'm doing exactly what you think I'm doing. HYT. I'm doing the work for you. I just want to hear what it sounds like. I'm so curious. Hold on, I gotta pee. I'll be right back. Here, I'm gonna play the beat. Hold up.
HYT, 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 HYT. HYT, HYT.
Oh, it's only playing that point. I got you, bro. Hold up. You got this whole thing as a whole song, brother. HYT, HYT. I don't know if you guys know about this, but you see this little arrow joint? This is what I use for this. Comes in clutch, bro. You don't gotta do no snipping, no nothing. It just does it for you. You can do it so much smoother. You can let the piano play, bro. Like, oh my gosh, that's so fire. You can let the piano play by itself. You don't even... Yup. We're cooking now, HY. First four. We're just getting rid of the first four, bro. I think, like, it sounds a little bit, it might be slightly repetitive, but it's so, it gives so much breath. Bro, you tell me that's not gas. Now, this is what I want to do for the last two to add variation because it's too repetitive as it is. Like, not too repetitive as it is, but that part with the stops are too repetitive. And I get what you're saying. The artist can put it in themselves, but the producer... OG's better. Ken Carson did that in a song, and I forgot which one, though. OG is cool, bro, but it plays... Think about it like this. The OG plays all throughout here. This is just the intro to get people, like, hyped. Imagine... You gotta imagine it like this, HY. Bear with me. I get what you're saying. You don't like... I feel like I know where you're coming from right now only because you made it. If when you make it, you want it a certain way, you hear it a certain way, you like what you made. But you gotta imagine this at a concert. You make rage beats. They going crazy, and it stops... And then it goes crazy again and it stops. You know they're gonna go crazy, bro. I don't care what anybody gotta say. You know they're going dummy for that. Now this is what I like to do for variation on my stops here. And sometimes I don't do it all the time, just on certain stuff. But I'm gonna put on the last two though. HY, You gotta be open-minded. You gotta be open-minded, brother. I feel like this is tough. But yeah, we're not fine. I just want to hear what it sounds like, bro. You're good. I'm not trying to hijack. Oh, the way you structure them. I mean, yeah, but it's like if a rapper does this anyway, it's turn, bro. I'm telling you, this is turn. If I was a rapper, I would. This is what I'm saying. Like, I would rap on this one. I like this one a lot. I'm just going over some stuff. We don't have to do this, bro. I like that. That's tough to me. Bro, that's and this little pillar of silence, it makes a huge difference. It makes such a big, this little sliver of silence. Bro, we could put a cartoon noise in there. Nah, I'm getting goofy. I'm getting goofy. That's all I did. I just wanted to hear what it sounded. I was so curious. Cause I gave you the feedback, but I really wanted to hear what it sounded like. We're gonna put some goofy sounds now. We're gonna put goofy sounds just for the fun of it, brother. Dude, I don't even know why I have this cartoon sound effects. Like, I don't know why I have this in my bed. Like, you know that's butter. Okay, I'm just goofing, bro. I'm just goofing. We're gonna put more, though. We'll put one more for the other side. Come on, you know that's gonna be in there. Yo, what? Let's replace the third one with something goofy. Bro, I'm so bored right now. Like, that's a bored thing to do right here. I ain't gonna lie to you. I got no life for this, bro. You know I don't HY. That's not... That's not bad. To be honest, this one isn't terrible. Like, if we're being serious, that's a cool riser. You could use that for something eventually. But anyway, I was just trying to... I'm bored, bro. I'm not trying to roast your beat. This beat's tough. I like the stops, personally, but... let me just go ahead and exit out of here, bro. I appreciate you letting me remix. That was an Isty remix right there, if you guys were wondering. That was an Isty remix official. We use Why do I even have a whole cartoon sound effects sound pack? I don't remember downloading that. I'll keep it a buck. Maybe I used it for something goofy, but it is so funny, like using the just the goofy sound packs, bro. What? Alright, let's see what we're reviewing next, bro. Let's get through it. So let's see, how long have I been on? It's been a roughly, I'm guessing 30 minutes. It's been 49 minutes, roughly 50 minutes. Let's get started with Song Wars. Are you guys ready for Song Wars? We got 4. Am I missing anybody in Discord? There was a lot that I was going to go over. You sent another one? Okay, I'm looking at it. I like this so far. Bro, HY, we gotta talk, bro. I know you love heavy bass, but I'm not gonna say all of them though. I'm gonna be crazy if I say all of them though, because that's just wild statement to make. But there needs to be some type of compression, some type of volume you can do to control it. Still have the same outcome. Have you ever used sausage fattener? You ever use sausage fattener? Because I feel like it turns up the parts you like of a bass and keeps the other parts of the bass in where it needs to be. Because these melodies are beautiful. You do good melodies, but they get overshadowed by the bass. You don't gotta hide your melodies, bro. Let your melody shine. This melody is hard. Let your melody shine, bro. It's getting overshadowed by the bass. It's not bad, but that's the thing. You said bass makes it 10 times better. It's already 10 times better, bro. The bass doesn't make it anything. The bass is an enigma. This has 4 different main leads. Let them shine, bro. I'm telling you, I rock with the melody more than the bass. There's people out there that prefer crunchy bass and distorted bass, so I'm not going to tell you what to do. This is just my piece of advice. And I'm not sitting here saying that my way is my way, your way is the highway. You know what I'm saying? I'm not trying to be like that. My perspective is you have some really good melodies. That's like that's like your girlfriend's super beautiful, but she wears a paper bag over her face. And you're like, babe, like, you fine, just take that paper bag off. And she's like, this paper bag is fire. You know what I mean? I'm not saying that people like paper bags. People like them. I just personally don't. Makeup. I guess makeup would be a better one. Makeup is a better illustration. You don't need makeup all the time. That's a good one. That's a good one. That's a good one. Makeup does make things better, but sometimes you gotta go natural sometimes. Step outside that box real quick, bro. I feel like you would make some fire melodies. That's why I'm saying you and Urban EX would be pretty good together. If you come up with the melody loop, send it to him, and you guys work together, because he does Ken Carson beats too, and he loves heavy bass as well. But his is less overwhelming. You guys would just be a good mix for each other. You guys would both step outside of your comfort zones, if that makes sense. You guys really would step out of your own comfort zones, so this way you can make a finished product that you guys both would like, if that makes sense. I feel like you guys wouldn't bicker heads or anything like that, but you guys really would, work with each other to make a finished product that's worth posting. Yeah, twin. But no, let me keep listening though. Step outside of your comfort zone, HY. That's fire. That's fire. I'm gonna tell Dylan to give a review on this one. I sent it like it was a note. I said, best wishes, Isty. Anyway, I'm gonna have Dylan rate that. I give that one a 8. 8.5. That bass, brother. I know that's what you like, so I'm not gonna stop you. You know what I'm saying? I don't think it's bad. I never said it was bad either, mind you. I never said it was bad. I just think that your melodies need more light, bro. Don't shy the melodies away. Anybody could make not anybody. People can make heavy hitting 808s. There's songs out there that were popular that were only 808s. Like, you guessed it, You was right. That's literally heavy bass and 2 piano notes. The bass is good. I'm not saying it's bad. It's just a little too overwhelming. The melody needs some light. When the melody plays, it is like a breath of fresh air because you actually get to hear it and it's nice. But then when the bass comes in, it over the mix. I feel like, and understand what I'm saying. There's nothing wrong with heavy bass. Hold on, let me move this. Were you guys able to hear me? You guys probably weren't able to hear me as much. There's nothing wrong with heavy bass, but there is something wrong with the use of heavy bass. What I mean is, maybe you want to adjust how you use it. No one's saying take it away. No one's saying lower it. I'm not even going to say lower it, but maybe figure out a middle where your melodies still get to shine. You work hard on these beats, bro. I know you work. You work on these beats. You put in the work to make these beats, bro. So if you're just focused on the bass, you might as well not even do a melody. But I want it personally. I would love to hear your melodies too. Your melodies are fire. More bass, more good. Thank you. Thank you for listening. Thank you for listening to the yap machine over here. You can add more bass. There's nothing wrong with adding more bass. It's just about what you do with it and how you implement it in the song. You got to make sure it's good. You got to make sure it doesn't overtake too much. But I think that's what you're talking about that you like. You like distortion and too much bass. It gets out of hand though. There's a lot of there's levels to that, brother. Definitely levels to that. But yeah, overall, I'll give it an 8.5. Review swipe. Did you just send it? Where'd you send it to? Have you ever heard Urban EX HY? Have you heard his music? Review swipe? I didn't see it. What are you talking about? It's right there. Which one is called swipe? I played all of these. Is this the... Is it... Oh, swipe. I thought it was the same one as this one. Bro, you're good, I'm telling you. Honestly, this is fire. I'll give this one, to be honest, I'll give this one a 9. I would give this one a 9. I feel like this is an example of proper use of the heavy hitting basses. Because it's not this one isn't overtaking the melody at all. I feel like I'm one with the song in unison. I feel like I'm a wave and I'm a part of it. If I heard this in my car, I feel like I'd be floating. I feel like that's why you like the bass so much. But in certain songs, some melodies got to stick out. This one, I feel like it fits perfectly on the mix. Definitely sits perfectly on the mix. I like that one. Do you, has there been a beat that you produced that's out of the element of Ken Carson type beats, but you still had heavy hitting bass? Like some guitar, some slow R&B or something, and you still had like some decently heavy bass? Because I could see that on R&B music as well. I know it sounds crazy, but you just have to use it slower. You're not really interested in that type of stuff though, right? You like Ken Carson? Are you interested in other genres? I don't make R&B. Not R&B, but like trap. I wouldn't say R&B specifically, but just like anything outside of Ken Carson is basically my question. Like anything genre different. Like you have the most different, like use guitar. Do you have anything with trumpets? Do you have anything with brass? Wow, you graduated from trap? I wish I went to that school, brother. Underground is fun because you get to paint as much as you want. You get to just go ahead and paint. And I feel like you mastered the Ken Carson beats. There's no doubt about that. You're on the way. You're on your way up to. I can see you getting a placement if you keep on shooting these out. Like if you keep on dropping these, I can definitely see you getting a placement with Ken Carson. I feel like that's a very tangible goal. Especially with your beats, I'm telling you, he's gonna rock with one of them. All right, so let's see. Where's the stream count on? What's the stream count? What's the stream count? We have one person in here. I'm pretty sure it's HY. I don't know what's up, bro. Like, I'm not gonna lie. This stream has been kind of weak. I think I just needed to do a cook up today. This is the first time I use different hashtags. I think that's why. This is the first time I use like beat review hashtags. But I'll definitely be back to cook up. I might get off and go eat dinner. I didn't get to eat dinner tonight. So I will catch you guys later. Appreciate you sharing, HY, though. Bro, I don't think we have enough people for Song Wars. Ain't nobody in here. We got 3 people with 5. We can do Song Wars. We'll do a quick round. We'll do one quick round. I gotta go eat dinner. All right, so what's the first song? Are we doing 3 or 4? I also seen Jurassic World today. I give it a 10 out of 10. Nah, I'll give it an 8 out of 10. It was kind of corny, but it was good. It was definitely a good movie. So, no Song Wars. You guys dipped up out of here. It says we got 1 congruent viewer. 13 total views. That's a little different. Yeah, I think it's just you right now, bro. Like, I don't know. What's concurrent viewer versus view? So view is like a person that watches it? Man, hurry. I'm not trying to rush you, though. True, I was going to send the beat in for review. Send it, bro. I'm doing all reviews. Send it in, because he's thinking of a song anyway. Do you have the Discord? I pinned it. Are you a different William? We have a William in our Discord already. All good, 2T. I might not be, bro. I'm not gonna lie. All right, 2T. I got you, bro. I'm gonna stay on. We're gonna do beat song wars. I'm not trying to leave you hanging, but it's just like I feel like this chat's weak today. Not the chat, but like the viewership is weak right now. Yeah, I just joined. Give me a second. I got you, bro. Send it to Beats for Review when you can, bro. Let me make my screen big. Might as well, since we just waiting. You gonna join the next stream? That's cool, Urban. You just missed HY. You guys are the same person, dude. Urban, I was telling HY, I'm like, every time HY is in the chat, you're not in the chat. And every time you're in the chat, HY isn't in the chat. It's kind of like Batman. You know what I'm saying? You and Batman have never been in the same room. Kind of suspicious. Because you guys are avoiding each other at this point. Well, that would be so funny if you guys are this. If you were the same person, you're trolling me. That'd be sick. I'd be a little upset. Not gonna lie. I'm like, I just got trolled on via internet. That's like your underground account. All right, so we got 4 congruent viewers. Let's do Song Wars. Does anybody have a song that inspires them, that's considered underground, and that you also gatekeep from your friends? I'd like to enunciate on that one because everybody has that song that they love and they play it to themselves and they don't want to share with anybody. I want you to share those songs. And when you share it, someone else is going to share theirs while someone else shares theirs. And then we go through and see which one's the best. Whoever wins the best gets to vote for the next one first. That's cool, bro. Urban, don't feel rushed, bro. It's continue class, bro. Don't feel rushed. But I was just roasting. But I appreciate you tuning in and letting me know. Just go to Discord, bro. He's in Discord waiting for you. Hit his DMs. His inbox. He's in the Discord waiting. Hey, 2T. I was telling Urban EX that HY and him are Batman. Because he would join. He literally joined when HY left. Isn't that crazy? See this rubber band? This is how you shoot a rubber band at somebody. You get the pinky, you wrap it all the way around your hand,
and then use your pointer finger as the aimer, and then you could aim it and just let go of your pinky. I missed. I was trying to hit the camera. So see, this is the rubber band of truth. And so I can lie right now. I don't be lying when I have this rubber band on. So that's another thing about me. So we have the 3 regret per year. So a long time ago, I was doing a stream. It might be my day 7. I said that I have a 3. I used to call it the 3 life regret policy, but I feel like it's impossible. You as a human being, you're gonna have regrets. You just get them. You know what I'm saying? But I say 3 per year, and you can't stack them. They just reset. So this year I think I'm at 1 regret. I have 1 regret, and that's cool. I don't think it's bad to have regrets. We're human, like I said, but when it comes to regrets, it feels like it's something that you just didn't do. You feel like, oh, I could have, but I didn't. That's mostly where regrets come from. And my policy in life in general is have the least regrets as possible. But my policy per year is 3 regrets. 3 regrets per year. I'm at 1 so far. It's 7 months in. Thank goodness. We're at the end half. So now I just got to maintain my 2. And nothing happens when I go over my 2. I just get a little disappointed in myself, I guess. But it's a rule of thumb. Try not to regret too much. So when you're in moments and pivotal moments where you have to jump or swim and you have to do something, think about that 3 regret rule. Like, nah, I can't do that to myself. I got to do this. This girl looks cute. I got to get her number. I'm not, no regrets. Oh, this opportunity at this job's coming up. I got to show up. I got to get the interview. Oh, this stuff like that. Oh, my mom, I got to get her some flowers. I'd regret if I didn't get her flowers today. You know what I'm saying? Stuff like that. You don't want to have regrets. And those things are usually things that pivot you to the next step. And then now I just recently started this one. Isty, what do you think I got to work on specifically in my beats? If I were to say specifically what you need to work on, I think you should work on fundamentals and basics. I feel like you got it down, though. Like, you're good. You're good enough to make beats. You know what I'm saying? You're in the realm. You're in the big boy. You're in the pond with all of us, right? But I feel like maybe you need to do a little bit more homework on the fundamentals. Like, I need to see your setup in order to fully say this, if that makes sense. And like your work process. Like, what do you do when you start making beats and so on? Like, I'm not asking you, but that's what I need to see in order to fully tell you. But if I were to guess based off of just listening, it seems as if you need to work on fundamentals. Fundamentals for sure. There's nothing wrong with fundamentals, and it's nothing wrong with learning. So if I were to say work on your drum patterns, you know what I'm saying? There's so many videos and tutorials, let alone me. You know what I'm saying? Like, I could show you like all the different types of West Coast drums. Bish loves West Coast drums. Bish is a huge fan of West Coast drums. West Coast drums styling, Memphis drum styling, Atlanta drum styling, trap, jerk. You got Ken Carson drum styling. It's a wider range, and I do every single one of them. Like, I implement every single one of them into my daily, like my streams. I do 4 to the floor, but I implement most of different drum patterns. You need to get to a point where you can do a drum pattern if I ask. You know what I'm saying? Like, we're all doing this for fun, mind you. We're doing this for fun, but as a producer, it's just so good to be capable. You know what I mean? Like, if I'm like, oh, 2T, I want to collab with you. I want to make a West Coast flair type beat. You're going to know exactly what I'm talking about, and you're ready. That's, you know what I'm saying? I feel like right now, you're on your 4th beat, bro. We're not rushing the process. So if I were to give any suggestion, I would just say be a sponge, bro. Be a sponge. Learn from me. Learn from my shorts. Learn from my beat reviews. Take the feedback from the beat reviews. Watch other tutorials. There's a bunch out there. I'm not only recommending me. Definitely watch other tutorials. But this is what I was saying to Bish. There's a lot of bull out there. There's a lot of like waste of time video tutorials on YouTube that just like viewership. They want viewership and subscriptions, and they're kind of taking advantage of the newer producers. I learned the hard way. I had to learn from multiple different YouTubers.
and some of them fell off, some of them got sued, some of them, they've been through so much, they don't even have the videos that I watched when I was learning uploaded still. Like, it's bad. So my best suggestion is to make sure that it's concise. Make sure that when you pick a YouTube tutorial that it's actually like in depth. Make sure that's actually showing you how to do the proper thing. Cause it's just what is it called? It's fool's gold. There's a lot of fool's gold out there. And what I mean by that is like, as a kid you watch WWE, you're like, oh my God, that's so cool. That's so dope. I can do that. Then you come around, get a little older, you get more mature, you get to my level and you realize, oh, that's just fake. Oh, that's fake. I'm actually wrestling out here. I'm really wrestling because I used to watch them and idolize the wrestling that I thought was real. So I'm out here really punching. I'm really punching, kicking, jumping, you know what I'm saying, RKOs. I'm really out here. But these people are just fool's gold. These people are just the WWE. You can't listen to every producer because they will give you some bad advice. That's my take on that. I'm not going to tell you which ones to not, which ones to. But there's a lot of people that just take advantage of the newer producer. If you notice, when people come to my live stream, they're always, oh, I've only been producing for 6 months. The gap for my base is 3 to 6 months. Those people are the people I crave the most. Like, HY, I'm glad you're here. I'm glad you're learning from me. Because I'm not going to fool you into the wrong direction. Even if I don't have the tools to teach you what you want to learn, I'm still going to put you in the right direction so you learn what I'm, my point can come across. So that's why I'm starting the Google Classroom soon. I'm actually going to do a live classroom of FL Studio. It's going to be similar to this, but it's going to be in a classroom setting. I take questions live. It's not going to be me cooking up. It's going to start with a lesson. We're going to start with EQing, so on and so forth. I've been writing it out for a while now. I don't want the class to be boring. I don't want it to be like, oh my gosh, Chris is talking again. But I do want it to be, you take something, you get something from it. You can take something away from it. I want it to be interactive. I want it to be open-ended. And I want to be understood. My goal is to be understood. That's it. Because if I'm understood, I can teach you the entire world, bro. I can teach you everything about everything if you understand me. So my goal is to be transparent and to be as much help as I can be. Isty Classroom coming soon. Isty Classroom coming soon. That was a commercial right there for Isty Classroom. Clip it. Clip it. But yeah, I remember I was, my people, they kept telling me to go to college for engineering. And dude, I swear, I promise everything I love. I was crying in the parking lot. I would go in there and he said, yeah, you'll get you'll graduate with the engineering license after 4 to 5 years. And I was like, 4 to 5 years? He's like, yeah. At the time, I was 18. I was like, dude, I might as well get it out the mud. I'd rather get it out the mud than come here for 4 to 5 years. 4 to 5 years for a music engineering license? I understand there's people that did longer schooling for a music engineering license. This is a community college, mind you. I'm not doing a community college 5 years practice of engineer. I'd rather go to musical arts somewhere with some cred. This dude just gives me a license after I watched a bunch of it, like literally what I'm doing with my own time, what I've been doing with my own time since I've gotten into music. So that's my take on that. I'm gonna keep it a buck. Like, you gotta weigh your options sometimes. If I was thirsty to get in the studio and make money from the studio and learn from there, that could have been a route for me. I could have went to the studio, learned from artists, rappers, met rappers, and kept doing what I'm doing and being an engineer. But that's 5 years, so 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. I would have been 23 years old trying my hardest to still do what I'm doing currently. Like, it's insanity. I would have done it if it was a different college. If it wasn't a community college. Because they'd be like, oh, you an engineer, bro? Where'd you go? You went to Juilliard? You went to Princeton? You went to, you know what I'm saying? I was like, no, I went to community of... I went to get connected for free. I went to Education Connection for my engineering license. Like, no. Wasting my 5 years. Dude, I could have done so much with 5 years. I did do a lot with the 5 years. How about that? Alright, so we only got 2 viewers in here. HY, we can do Song Wars tomorrow if you like. I just need to fix the titles and the hashtags. Not a lot of people joined up today because I switched it up. I was very consistent with the first one, and because I switched it, less viewership. We didn't even touch 50. We touch at least 50 a drop, bro.
We'd even touch 50. But
Big shout out to HY. Big shout out to William. Big shout out to 2T. Love y'all. Big shout out to my people right here. Big shout out to Big shout out to 2T, William, HY. Big shout out to Juicy or Lendrick Kamar. Big shout out to Ski. Big shout out to Jimmy. Big shout out to my people. I appreciate all y'all for tuning in. Make sure y'all join that Discord if you haven't. Make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe. Make sure you hit the push bell notification so you know when I'm live next. I do beat reviews. I do cook-ups. I do song reviews. I do song wars. I do beat wars. We do a thing where we do every 10 minutes we do a beat. You get 10 minutes to make a beat and we display them and see who did better. I hope everybody tunes in next tomorrow. I will be on tomorrow. And y'all be safe. Make sure y'all take care of one another. Make sure y'all love one another. We at 210 or 310 subscribers. And we about to hit that big 400. We about to hit the big 400. 400 subs on YouTube. That's the goal, baby. I just want to make sure y'all remember this. Cause I know, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna hit that milli one day. I'm gonna hit that milli. We're gonna hit to the stars. So I like stuff like this. Document it. Look at Fiji over there in the cut like a band-aid. You know what I'm saying? All right, y'all be safe.